This is See It in IMAX's review of Fast 5, which we saw in the IMAX, and it was well worth it. This stars Vin Diesel and Paul Walker. This is the fifth movie in the franchise, and after seeing the end credits, there's going to be a sixth apparently. This is a very good film. It's got a lot of action, good acting from what you'd expect, and ultimately, it is a great way to start the summer off.
Well, I agree. It's a great action film, and it's a great summer film as well. Obviously, if you've seen any of the other Fast and Furious movies, you know this one isn't about a lot of deep plot. It certainly isn't The King's Speech. But it's an action movie, and it's meant to be a lot of fun, and it is. It never slows down, and it never gets boring, and that's what it's supposed to do. It's the story of the characters from the previous movies all together for one last job in Rio de Janeiro, trying to steal a large amount of money from a drug dealer. I won't give away too much of the plot, but as you can imagine, it involves a lot of explosions, some good fight scenes, and an enormous amount of stunt driving. They pull it off well, and as I said, it never really gets slow. There are a couple of moments where the script could have been a little stronger, but again, this isn't a movie you go to see for the script. It's about the action, it's about the cars, and they do a very good job.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't go into this looking for Oscar nominees, or Razzie nominees for that matter. Justin Lin directs this film. He's also directed the past two, that being Tokyo Drift and Fast and the Furious. And he's one of the directors who really knows how to direct action. He does wide angles. He doesn't zoom in a lot. Doesn't do a lot of moving around too much like in Battle LA. While there were some points that I had to question the plot, confusion a bit, I ultimately forgot about that once the action started. The franchise is known for, fast cars, hot girls, and big guys, and it's pretty much what you get here. Ultimately, I'm going to give this film 3.5 stars and say it was well worth seeing, and if it's in the IMAX near you, definitely go see it.
Well, I would agree this is a film worth seeing, and I would agree it's definitely worth seeing on the big screen because it brings it to life. Um, the one thing that the film suffers from a bit is something I've seen in a number of movies recently, most notably the Oceans series with George Clooney, where the cast seems to have an unlimited bankroll and the ability to put together enormously expensive amounts of cars, equipment, etc. So a bit of a downside in that obviously that's not easy to explain in a movie like this. Overall, I'm still going to give it 3.5 stars and say see this one on the big screen.